Hey.
All right.
Well, whatever happens, at least we're out of that mud hole, Gilded Vale. I grew up in Gilded Vale. Quaint. That's what I meant to call it. No, you had it right.
Welcome, everybody. We are back on our Pillars of Eternity playthrough. This is a blind playthrough. I have never played this game
Hey.
before. And where are we? We are in Deerford Village. And what are we doing? I don't know. I believe we just got done talking to this woman that we then recruited and sent to our barracks, or to our keep. She is what was called a... I forget what she was called. Anyway.
Hey.
And what are we doing? We were trying to find this farm. Find the... where is it? Well, anyway, I have several quests here in Deerford, so I'm going to be talking to some of the townsfolk to learn about Lady Elise. I'm going to be helping Rumbald with the ogre problem. Let's get to it. Inventory looks pretty good. I do want to buy some spells. I've got plenty of money. Mirrored image. Preternatural accuracy for a short period. Jolting touch. That sounds good. Spirit shield surrounds the caster with a shield of spirit energy, granting an increased damage reduction. Yep. Want that. Consulhat's parasitic staff creates a glowing quarterstaff of pure energy for the wizard to wield, granting a bonus chance to hit and giving the wizard endurance with each successful strike. Sure. I got all those. Thrust of Tattered Veils, a quick strike of crushing force, dealing little damage but having a high chance to disrupt enemy spellcasters. Bulwark against the elements. Creates a mystical shield around the caster, suffusing them with bonuses to burn, freeze, corrode, charge. Ooh. Alright, let's rework our grimoire.
How may I help?
I use this all the time, and I don't use hardly any of these other ones. So, I'm going to get rid of those and look at my first level spells. Let's give him a shield of some kind. Jolting touch. That's good if he gets into close combat. And I had Fan of Flames, and I feel like that would be good, but I haven't had the chance to use it a whole lot. I'll leave it. Alright, second level. Rolling Flame, Necrotic Lance, I use both of those pretty often. So I want Rolling Flame. Necrotic Lance creates a lance of pure necrotic energy, causing corrode damage instantly and over time. That seems good. That's another shield, so if I wanted to check second level shield spell. Eats away at the target spirit, inflicting corrosive damage and converting that essence into endurance for the caster. It's gotta be good. Level 3. Fireball. Crackling Bolt. I can have all these. I have no fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. I have no. Okay. That
Hey.
looks good. Let's continue around talking to people in the
Course.
town. Is my sound turned up? Music volume's down, effects volume. Okay. Alright. Let's go in here. A ledger lies open on the desk. It lists purchases and sale amounts for various alchemical ingredients and concoctions. Stealing. Okay, that's a Kickstarter thing. Okay. And yeah, Edenias?
Good day, stranger.
Just ventured into town. I'm about dry on some of my stocks, but you're welcome to have a look-see. Actually, I'm looking for a missing noblewoman. Oh, that lord's daughter? She was a new shade of green when I seen her the other morning. Chatting with Trigil, she was just outside this shop. You're talking about morning sickness. Was she pregnant? Aye, and worked into a state about it she was. That girl was so sick she didn't even notice Trigil's stink. I offered her some herbs to take care of the problem. Thought it might save her some trouble with her old man, but she wouldn't have it. Lord Haran said she was ill from travel. That weren't no road sickness. Trust me, I know it when I see it. Hey, Dwarven Dad. Good morning. No internet and only 2 bars of self-service. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, what sort of America indeed. Good old sudden link.
Hail, traveler.
Anything else I can do for you? I've got some handy ointments if you're braving the roads anytime soon. You had said your supplies are limited. What happened? It's the damn roads. I can't reach none of my suppliers, so I'm stuck with whatever I can scrounge up in the wood. Deercap, riverweed, and the like. That's well and good, but most potions require something stronger too. Troll skin, vessel bone, what have you. And then there's the really rare ingredients, things you'll never be able to afford, let alone find on your own. What did you find out? There's an audio-only option with the Twitch app. Do tell. What does that mean? I've been keeping an eye on a drake's nest east of town at Deerford's Crossing. The beast stayed just long enough to lay a clutch and move on. Thank the Sky Mother, it wasn't a full-grown dragon. Fresh eggs are much more useful than the ones that get passed between merchants or left in nests for weeks or more, and that clutch looked to be at its peak. Thought I'd see about getting an egg, but I didn't realize so many of them had already hatched, or that young worms were so territorial. I'm only hearing you, not seeing you. I could get enough cell service to play the video stream. Ah, well, I'll try to be as descriptive as possible, if you'd like. I could get an egg for you. I sure hope you're not leading me on. I don't think I could stand getting burned again. If you really mean to go after it, I'd certainly pay you. Just remember, big as they are, dragon eggs are fragile, and there's a lot more I can do with a whole one. Get to fight a dragon. Tell me about the dragon egg. It's in a nest. It's in a nest is perched in a cliff on the east end of Deerford Crossing. That's out in the wilds just east of here. I'm sure there are others elsewhere, but the one at Deerford Crossing is just the age I need. If you head out that way, be careful. The place was crawling with worms when I went out there, and I can't imagine they've gone anywhere else. How'd you get burned? By the flame. How bad does it look? Just say it. I know you'll tell me straight. Looks like it hurts. That's a mighty soft way of putting it. I told you about my run-in with the worms. I reckon you put the rest together already. What's wrong with the roads? Brigands, looters, you name it. The gods may be hollowing out our babies, but it's grown folk that's rubbing the rest of us. People are scrambling to Devine's Bay because they hear there's healthy births there, and all those refugees and abandoned homes attract desperate sorts like flies on dog shit. See what you got. A bunch of stuff that I can get on the road. Okay. I don't really need to sell at this point. So I will bid you goodbye.
Ugh, smells like my old hunting leathers.
You can hear the game audio, right? And my voice. That's what you're saying? Elder Antelope Horn. Prized hunting trophy. Okay. Let's talk to Trigil.
How do you do?
You looking to purchase some leather? What can you tell me about Elise Harond? Only that her father's men have been banging down doors and stirring up trouble looking for her. I never met her myself. Hendiah said you two had met. Alrighty, good sir. Sounds like great fun. Talk to you later. Did she now? And what else did she say? Elise was pregnant. Really, that would explain a lot. Her father's dragged her out here to get hitched to some backwoods noble. She wanted an escape, all right, and I was happy to give it to her. We snuck across the river a few nights ago for some private time. Come to find out we weren't exactly alone. An ogre taller than Winfrith's tails sprung up out of the forest, and we were so lost in the heat of the moment we didn't notice it until it was upon us. Wow. It grabbed Elise and disappeared into the night before I could even pull my britches up. Perception. Don't take this the wrong way, but this shop smells like an outhouse. Am I really to believe that a lord's daughter snuck into the woods with you? I'm afraid there's no right way to take that, stranger. I meant no offense. I'm just trying to find her. As I was saying, the ogre vanished with her. Probably took her to its lair, wherever that is. She could still be alive. I'm in no shape to go after her, but that Harond looks like he'd have coppers to spare for anyone who found her. Others around here have seen the ogre east of town. Took most of Rumbald's pigs just the other day. If someone were to find it, there'd be a lot of grateful people in Deerford. Something else you needed? What's in that collapsed tower? It's collapsed. Nothing. A few hides on stretching racks and the tallow stench dinglers always grumbling about. The rest of the keep's dust. just like the fool lady Thanu who tried to hold it. There's a bard at the end who'd tell you the whole blazing story if you wanted to hear it. Show me what you have for sale. Daggers, armor, trollhide belt. +1 endurance per 3 seconds. That's cool. +1 endurance every 3 seconds. That's not that expensive for that. I'll just sell some stuff and have enough. I mean, I've got plenty, but what do I get? That. So these. Trade. All right, who should I give this to? +1 endurance per 3 seconds. I'll give it to Eater. He's always in the thick of things.
Hey,
Saban. I'm not one for chit chat. I'll speak to Trigo if you got questions. Okay. Let's leave. Been to the inn, been to the apothecary, been to the mill. So let's go east and see if we can find this ogre. Check the old journal. Blood Legacy. Trigo claims that an ogre took Elise somewhere near the Bale River east of Deerford. While I had a hard time believing she snuck away with him, there may still be some clues in the wilderness. Alright, let's go. Deerford Crossing. Alright.
Margren's fire casts light in dark places.
How we doing on the keep? We are working on the dungeons. Finished in 16 hours. Okay. Wood beetle.
Ready, Watcher.
What? Raised out of the dark
you're not getting through me.
Beetle shell. Yay.
Not a sound.
Ready, Watcher.
Bam.
What?
Mark target. Attack target. Attack target. Attack target.
Hercules.
Settle!
Leave it to me!
Hooray. Thank you.
I shall be discreet.
Of course.
Okay, looks like we're going this way. Oh. Aha. Whoop.
I'm here.
Okay. Oh, careful, careful, careful. Good to know, good to know.
What?
How may I help?
Oh. Nice. Nothing fantastic. What is this?
I'll take a look.
All right, then.
You stand within what looks to be a ruined shrine. The moss-covered remnant of an ancient statue lies before you. Only the broken legs and feet of the sculpture remain. Long grooves alongside it suggest that it could be moved. Near the base of the statue, you discover a skull carved into the stone. Examine the skull. The skull carved into the stone in intricate relief, its mouth agape. Peering closely, you notice a rusty keyhole between its jaws. Pick the lock? After several attempts, you realize the rusted lock is beyond the skill of both you and your companions. Okay. Use a hammer and chisel to gouge a hole near the statue. You chip away at the base of the statue. By the time your arms are numb from the ringing hammer blows, you've scratched out a hole just wide enough to fit 3 fingers. Air whistles through the gap, But whatever's on the other side, you won't be able to dig your way through it. Wedge a pry bar under the statue to move it. You place the pry bar into the hole you chiseled. Leaning onto it with all your weight, you feel the statue slide and grind along the grooves. The displaced pedestal reveals a dark passage descending into the earth.
Aha! That's done it. And now we need only descend these treacherous steps into murky darkness.
That's all we have to do.
Hey,
Before we do that, let's continue mapping out this area.
I'll see what I can find. All right, then.
Ooh. Elder Wolf. Uh-oh.
Ready, Watcher.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
I'm here.
Oh, gosh.
Yes.
Okay, another one of those. And one of these. And one of these. And... oh. Got him. Alright. Let's focus. Knock down. Yep. Wow. Okay. Elder Wolf Fang. That'll be good. Handy for crafting later on, maybe.
Laying low.
Or something. Dagger Veloon Silver. Widowmaker Spiderling. Alright.
Ready, Watcher. Dead
Oh.
on.
What? Brave down.
Ho. Ho.
not believe.
Not this day, Widowmaker.
Slow and silent.
Whoa.
Hey,
Quietly now.
Oh, that looks inviting. Let's move around here first. That looks inviting. Alright, so this is probably where that dragon is. This is some sort of catacomb or dungeon. And that, I would presume, is where the ogre lives. So pick your poison, I guess. Since we're here, I guess we'll go up here. There's a worm.
Ready, Watcher. Get on!
I need to reconfigure my formation after this battle. Alright. Alright, we need... You need to back up. You and you need to advance. You need to attack. Make sure you're backing up. You need to get in there and do that.
hey.
You can start. Sure.
How may I help?
Did you use your... Alright, now. Let's do some...
Mowing.
Um...
Following your lead. Brave does not believe.
Not the prettiest battle, but it will work.
Laying low.
Nothing.
Of course.
Weird. Oh. A man turns to face you, wiping blood from his estoc. His knit brows betray a moment of confusion, but as he watches you, a slow, confident smile creeps over his face. The Iron Brand does not meet many travelers this far from the road. What would they be doing here? An elven man cocks his head at the other. Probably after that dragon egg, same as us, boss. A dwarf curses and spits into the grass. It's a rhetorical question, you dimwit. Everyone knows the roads between the villages are crawling with brigands. They're obviously bandits, same as us. Why would you want a dragon egg? To sell it, of course. If I wanted to eat it, I would have grabbed some pigs from that farm in Deerford, too. What do you know about dragon eggs? They are round and large, and they come from dragons and drakes. What else is there to know? Plenty, which is why you shouldn't go disturbing their nests. I appreciate the warning, but I think I'll take my chances. Let's make a deal. You walk away, and I'll pay you the egg's value. Bandits look at one another. The elf opens his mouth to speak, but the others are quick to silence him. Their leader flashes that confident smile again. An egg in good condition could easily fetch 400 pans from the right buyer, but since we were here first, we'd have to add a finder's fee to account for our time and effort. Sure. I am nothing if not a man of business. I can only hope we have dealings again one day. Until then, farewell. Nice. So, I have a dragon egg. Somewhere. Egg. Nope. Ah. Oh, I guess I have to claim the egg. Makes sense.
I'll take a look.
Still have to claim the egg, which means I'm probably gonna anger a dragon. There it is. Okay. Nest egg. There it is. I found the abandoned pooch. I found the abandoned roost perched atop a cliff in the northeast area of Deerford Crossing. It looks like a difficult climb. I may want to check my supplies before I attempt it. Okay. Hurl a grappling hook to the outcropping. You toss the grappling hook over the ledge, holding the attached rope with one hand. The hook lands with a satisfying clang, and you secure the line with a firm tug. Climb the rope. You take another look at the cliff. There may be only space for one person at the top. Send Eder. The rope makes for a quick ascent. Eder climbs to the nest in the cliff with ease. The nest is surrounded by glowing embers. Twigs and bones litter the area. An egg the size of a small keg is nestled among the detritus. It looks heavy and awkward to carry. Take the egg. Eder tucks the egg under an arm and climbs down the rope to safety. Constitution 16. Hey, that worked. I think. Dragon egg. This dragon egg is a mottled gold color and warm to the touch. It is in perfect condition.
Hey.
Sweet.
I'll take a look.
Now, More worms. Oh, I want to change my formation. I want to move him to the center. That way he can throw up his thing. Maybe something like that.
Ready, Watcher.
All right then.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Alright. Same thing. You and you get up in there. You start throwing that down. You attack. You focus.
Hey,
Careful. Careful. Mark that one.
Ready, Watcher.
Not sure why Aloth is so close, but okay. Oh!
Ready, Watcher.
Following your lead.
Why does that sometimes not work?
Pray.
Oh, there he is. Never mind.
Dead on!
Whew.
hey.
Okay, so depending on what happens here, I may
Hello.
need to sleep.
Hello?
Hey, good morning, Mad XO. Welcome back. I'm still really loving the game. It's awesome. It's a great role-playing game. Ooh. Okay. Slowly.
I'm here. Dead
Back up.
on!
What?
Oh my goodness.
How may I help? This thing is...
Back up. Back up. Whoa. Okay. Decent, decent. Okay. Still good. Go ahead and use some magic.
Good shot with this.
You get that guy in there.
Beyond seek!
Round attack. Oh. Let's see. Let's do that. There. Yes, I know. Oh. Ooh, that was cool. I really can't see what's going on. Let's do that again.
Saved out Milan.
Ah, that was cool. All right. Moving on.
Aztec Worthen!
Following your lead. Saved.
Where is that guy? He needs to move back.
Milan Fili.
Ah, eater.
Mowing.
Oh no, jeez. What else? What else? What else? Let's some more of this.
Come here.
Rance. Need to get out of there, bud.
Don't even.
He cast his spell? Once more.
Oh, you bastard!
Get this thing out
I
of the way.
fear we've lost.
Okay. Ah, this is over.
Get on!
Yes?
Watch out, Connor!
Well, that was great. You can set auto attack on aggressive. It will make fights a lot easier. Okay, I'll look into that. I like controlling each. I like micromanaging a lot, just because I have full control over the battle. But as you can see, that doesn't always work out well. I was close, but no cigar. That's right. I need to rest also before I go do that again.
Of course.
Let's do whoop. You awake to see Durance, his staff held in both of his hands before him. A flame flickers at its top end, casting long shadows across his face as he stares in contemplation. Still, for all the light of the fire, your eyes can't focus on him. Perhaps it is awakening from a sleep, or a trick of the light, but he seems indistinct, blurred around the edges, everything except for the staff. The staff, he seems to be studying its engravings. As you watch, the engravings glow thinly red, like through the cracks of heat-suffused wood. The lines stream like molten metal, burning along the edges of his staff, then branch out in an intricate series of fiery veins, bunching thickly where his hands clutch the wood, pulsing as if a heartbeat. As you watch, the veins spiral into a dozen separate circles, circles that spiral again until they are arranged in a circle of their own. They pulse, wait, and all is strangely silent, and then suddenly there is a great light from the fire, a rushing of air, a great flash, and you awaken again to see Durance in the same place, still holding his staff, but he is solid, real. He doesn't seem to have noticed you, or reacted to what occurred. And what must you say now? I had questions I wanted to ask you.
If doubts and curiosity plague you, you're skinning your knuckles on the wrong door.
I saw something strange. You were sitting by the fire, and I saw a great light from your staff.
Tell me what you saw.
It was a flash like an explosion, a rushing of air, incredibly bright.
It is the light of the Godhammer you saw.
The Godhammer.
It was a weapon of Deerwood's people, a symbol of their independence. It saved the Deerwood.
What do you know about it?
It brought the Saints' War to an end, knocked a god from his perch. There are few that would deny Eothas overstepped. The Godhammer reminded Eothas of it. You saw its light because I helped shape it, give it life, and release it into the world.
Wow.
Once seen, its glory is almost too bright to be believed, and too bright to be forgotten.
You helped build the God Hammer?
There were 12 of us. We fashioned the weapon, drafted plans for it, prayed for guidance at Ashfall, and it came to me there. Each of us were given a staff made from the forest of black trees around us, glowing with embers and fire far greater than this branch you see now. It felt as if the staff was Margaren's own finger, guiding my hand, guiding the other 11, the shadows of the 12 who had come to stand on the bridge to stop Aethys.
Shadows of the 12?
Even in that stand, there was a ritual to it. For the 12 that stood on the bridge, there were a dozen shadows cast, a dozen faithful of Margren, her fiercest supporters and shapers of the Godhammer.
Durance rests the staff in front of him, and the flame atop it curls for a moment, the light flaring slightly. It splits into a ring of flames, one after the other, until a dozen is met.
As 12 held Aethys fast, we 12 unleashed our prayers and let the Godhammer fall.
Then it blossoms brightly once and resumes its candle intensity. In the aftermath, the shadows seem sharper in the vicinity, as if they have edges, and you blink to clear your vision. Durance is still staring at the tiny candlelight flame intently.
Shadows cast by the fire of the Godhammer, perhaps. And we shared their fate as well in time. Now the spine of the Deerwood is marked by the Godhammer, marked by Margren.
What do you mean, shared their fates?
Not all deaths come with stilled breath and stilled heart, or other stilled passions beneath the waste. Some deaths come from silence. The connection we once shared with Margren, after the light of the Godhammer, it was not the same. It was as if we'd lost our senses, and sense of purpose as well. Instead of victory being welcomed, there was silence, within and without. Not many can claim to have killed a god. It is less a heroic tale than you would think. And such a death, it changed our faith. All faiths, I expect. Doubt followed, and the world changed. I do not believe Margren was pleased by what we had done.
Why is that?
The world is broken, the wheel stilled. There is sickness in the world's heart, perhaps the price of crossing a god. Crossing two gods. Even as Margren shaped our hands, perhaps we carried her will farther than was allowed, just as Widewind did. Saint Widewind. Mortal arrogance to match mortal arrogance. Yet if the world had changed, then I sought to change with it. If I had forgotten some of Margren's teachings, I would find them again. I would make her see me again.
What did you do?
I remembered Margren's teachings. How reminders on the flesh were more important than the death of a vessel. And I wondered if killing Aethys, if that had simply set him free. Had it allowed him to escape his punishment and be taken on the wheel, like a mortal? As I stepped from the now blessed Godhammer Bridge, I thought of Ashfall. I thought of the War of Black Trees, wondered if I needed to be burned to find myself again. That is Margren at her heart. At least that is my hope. These are the doubts that befall me.
Whew. What happened when you returned to Ashfall?
The road to Ashfall is long, gives one time to think. And if you think long enough, you do not go home. I left without telling anyone, with only the robes I wore at Halgot, my staff, and my name. which is long buried. Of my fellow 11 craftsmen, disciples, I know not what happened to them, if they suffered the same doubt as I did. But it was underserved. It was wrong. We had done all that Or had asked. Grab victory from defeat and
You feel as if your god has betrayed you.
there is something about being used and cast aside. Perhaps Widewen himself felt it. There at the end, when the hammer struck. To be the proof that your god is hollow as the vessel it inhabits. I tried to find purpose, and avoided all contact with other Magranic priests, did not seek the walls of Ashfall, and sought to make amends to my god through actions. I joined with the Purges for a time, and not long after came the first signs of the Hollowborn. So many crimes, trespasses, violations. The Salvation. Animancers were another sickness born of the Saints' War. A relapse of innovation, of desperation to heal what we had caused. All seemed worse than before the bridge, not better. And as years passed, the world became even worse still for the victory.
It would seem Mogren's silence is your trial. Sweat collects in the sooty creases of his forehead and run down his ruddy cheeks. It drips from the tip of his nose. His mouth moves, but his utterances make no sound. He is for once at a loss. Feeling your gaze, he quickly composes himself, wiping his forehead with the back of a dirty hand.
Huh? Worship the whims of some fickle bitch, and you'll never be more than dirt beneath her feet. Worship what she worships, on the other hand. Take her fire for your own, and her esteem comes on its own. Of course, by that time you no longer need it. Trial and transformation, sure as Durance taught.
Durance glares at you, and staring into his eyes gives you the feeling of peering over the edge of a great cliff.
You think to put the coals to my feet, but what's burned once will never burn again. These talks are your trial, Watcher. You cannot deflect the truth to one who has already been purified by it.
Tell me what happened on the bridge. We chose the bridge because we could control it. It was a place where we could choke Eothas in his own footsteps, where we knew his feet would fall, a narrow neck of stone. But it was more than that. It was a spine of the Dyrwood, symbolic of its backbone. Such symbols are important in the construction of a weapon, any weapon. I suspect Eothas knew that as well, and so did his vessel in its arrogance. He intended to walk upon the bridge as if walking on the backs of the Dyrwood, and we intended to burn him with the light of our faith and his. 12 on the bridge, 12 in the shadow, and gave ourselves to it. Gave yourselves to it?
We put much of ourselves into the Godhammer. Such a device is not simply a machine. There are elements of the spirit in it, even Widewind's spirit. Each of the 12 who brought the Godhammer forth would have done anything to save the Dyrwood, save its people. It is why we were chosen. Each of us hated this pretender. That rage, that spirit, that rebellion went into our work, and went into studying him as well.
Widewind? Why?
We all studied Widewind. He was our enemy, and he had provided the flesh the god wore as a cloak. That flesh made him vulnerable. I knew what fields his hands had tilled, his family, what he had harvested, where he had been born. We sought to know him, what had led him to fight us.
Why was that important?
You don't kill the god. You kill the man it inhabits. And you leave that man a ruin, burn him to ash. The weapon was meant to not only burn his flesh, but it would burn his soul. And it did, at the cost of our own, and at the cost of our goddess's favor. That whore be damned.
Is that why your image was blurred in the dream? Perhaps your eyes were blinded by the Godhammer's light, Watcher. I may feel half a man at times, but even that is twice that of most others.
If you fear for my spirit, your fears are baseless. The Godhammer, seeing its light, only fueled my anger and made me stronger, made me re-examine the teachings of Margren, put them in a new light.
It looked as if there was only part of you, as if your spirit had been sheared in half.
I do not need you to cast any more questions on me, Watcher. Nor did I ask you to look upon me without my leave. Get gone, and leave me be.
Very well.
Hey,
I really like Durance. He is awesome. And what a backstory.
I shall be discreet.
Alright, let's...
all right then.
I'm going to try to pull. See if I can do that. Alright. So let's do this.
Ready, Watcher. Right. Got an arrow for this one.
Run, 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 run. Fireball. Let's wait. Wait on that.
What?
Oh!
Was that necessary?
That was a mistake.
Ready, Watcher.
Now. How's he getting? Oh. Where's my marked target? There he is.
Baru, be on
Goodness. Yeah, he's dead. Unless I can pull off a miracle here.
What? This thing
Dead.
isn't doing the job.
Ah, Baru.
Alright. That's enough of that.
Hey,
Let's go a different direction. See if we can. Maybe this connects over here. If it doesn't, then we'll see what's over here and then maybe come back around. Ah, this is the cave. Probably where the ogre is. Yep. Whoa.
Ready, what?
Oh, this isn't good.
Not to
Golly.
Need a fighting
I
Pick it up!
Damn it! Kind of stuck over here.
Ray.
Kinda stuck.
Follow it. Stand. Still. Break.
Hey, not too long. Leave it to me.
I'm not sure how I pulled that one off. Gosh.
Hey, quietly now.
Gotta rest. Dungeon construction completed. Hooray! Got some hirelings. What else can we build? Let's do... Botanical garden requires the Bailey. Hedge maze. Further security. Lab. Courtyard. Bailey. Requires the Bailey. Houses various necessities for keeping the stronghold self-sufficient. Building this upgrade will allow you to upgrade the grounds further. I either want to do that or probably the Western Barbican. Let's go with the Bailey. Okay. Rested up. Ready to fight an ogre, I guess.
All right then.
Hopefully no more pincer attacks. Oh.
I'm here.
Okay. Wow, that spider almost killed me. Okay.
All right then.
And what does the flame reveal?
That doesn't look like a good area to go to first.
I'm here. Got an arrow for this one.
What? I'm stuck.
Oh, jeez.
That's it. Oh.
Lob.
Where are you? Okay.
That one hit true.
Ready, watch.
Ixiana! I'm stuck!
Roak 10! Brave. 5,000.
I'm here. Hey. Hey.
Spoder'd be tough.
Hello?
Arbalest. Hmm. What is this? 28 to 42 piercing damage. Crits can inflict prone. Minus 0.3 to crit damage multiplier.
Hey.
Okay. Battle axe. Ooh, pretty. So that's another exit. We can try to go out that way here in just a moment. Once we stomp this ogre, or he stomps us.
It could be worse. There could be more bones.
Huh. There's a bear. A bunch of bears. Skulls and bones from an assortment of kith and beasts litter the cavern. They've been crushed, scored, gnawed, and punctured by something with fangs as thick as an Almao's finger. Okay. So far, so good. Oh, there he is. Korgrak. As you advance into the darkness, the ground beneath begins to tremble. You hear plodding footfalls, growling breaths, and bone-snapping crunches. An ogre steps out of the shadows, 10 feet tall and bulging with muscle. He tears a mouthful from a hoofed, pink-fleshed limb and tosses it aside. He watches you from under the thick ridge of his brows, too well equipped to be a villager. A bandit from the road, then, must be. I've kept to myself, killed no one but the fool reckless enough to chase me down here. Why have you come looking for me? Okay, I'm looking for a young elven noblewoman. She has gone missing. I've done my best to avoid kith, especially the kind that might give rise to search parties. She never came here, of that I am sure. I'll look elsewhere. First, I want to ask you something more. Speak fast. A farmer from Deerford claims you ate his pigs. Then I should have eaten the blazing farmer. I underestimated the love these villagers have for their swine. Calm down. Perhaps you could tell me something else. What are you doing in this cave? Hiding from your kind. Kith driven from their homes by strange storms. Bandits out for blood and coin. My knife is unsafe around the Kith at the best of times. But now, tempers run hot and ogre blood is valued among your alchemists. The Deerwood is huge. Surely there's a better place for you to hide out. You think I haven't looked? I've wandered the woods from the Iceland to here. A spider-filled cave is the best hiding spot I've found yet. And you seem sensible enough to understand that now that you've found me here, I can't let you leave. This place isn't safe. Even if you kill me, it's only a matter of time before someone else finds you. He grits his teeth and glares at you, his eyes hard and narrow with rage. Korgrak takes several heaving breaths, seemingly ready to charge at any second. Finally, he drops his club. That's what I was afraid of. He sighs, blasting you with his fetid breath. Time to move on, then. Oh my god. I have a stronghold in Caed Nua. Help me defend it, and you can stay as long as you like. Sell my services for the shelter of a fortress? Sounds like another kind of trouble, but perhaps one I can handle. You begin shuffling back into the shadows. If you need me, you know where to find me. I'll leave Deerford alone for now. Oh, that's fantastic.
Hey.
I'll take a look.
Taxes collected, lost 1 CP to bandits, earned 720 CP. That's not a bad ratio. Okay.
Hey.
That was amazing. Oh, I leveled too. Alright, Eater. Athletics. Wary Defender. Increases the fighter's awareness while in defender mode, granting a bonus of fortitude, reflexes, and will. Or any of these other things. He's been using a one-handed weapon with a sword and board, so plus 15% of hits converted to crits with one-handed melee weapons. Do that, or I could do this. Plus 5, all defenses except deflection. Why not? Okay. Perrin, and we're gonna go with stealth still. I need someone in mechanics. I have no one that is good at mechanics. Mortification of the soul. The monk immediately inflicts enough raw damage on himself or herself to gain a wound. I actually probably need that because Perrin he rarely gets hit, and so he can't use his class abilities until he takes damage, so it's actually not bad. And I want to switch out his weapon. I don't think that's working very well. Alright, Durance. Lore. Bonus first level spell. Bonus second level spell. Aggrandizing Radiance. Everyone receives less healing from the priest's holy radiance, but the priest gains a bonus to all attributes and movement. Faithful of Magrin gain an accuracy bonus with a sword and arquebus and can cast a special version of Burst of Summer Flame. Okay. Interdiction. Condemns the priest's foes, dazing any enemies in the area of effect. Brilliant Radiance. Enemies take burn damage from the priest's holy radiance. Yep. Aloth. He doesn't have enough to do another level of lore. However, I could spend mechanics and get him to where he could at least pick locks. But I think I want that for my ranger. Yeah, I'll save it. Spells. Okay. Let's look at level 3. Arcane Dampener creates a nullifying field of antagonistic magical energy around the chosen point, suppressing all beneficial effects on enemies in the area of effect. Alters the perception of time for enemies in the area of effect, lowering their speed and movement. Caster's hands become a toxic parasite. Okay, I knew that. I thought I had that one. Deleterious alacrity of motion. Caster draws upon his or her life force to gain an increase to speed and movement. Bears the exposed vulnerabilities. Bears the enemy's combat vulnerabilities for all to see. Ooh. That could be interesting. That's like a scan. Creates a ball of energy in the caster's hands that can be thrown at an enemy to cause burn, freeze, corrode, or shock damage to anyone caught in the area of effect. Lights are continually replenished until the spell ends. Causes the caster to appear visually displaced. Spews forth poisonous cloud. Catcher's face becomes a nightmarish mask of rotting insect-infested flesh or other images of unspeakable horror, compelling all nearby foes to become terrified and sickened. This one looks good. Bonus first level, second level spell. I might want to choose that. Penetrating Blast concentrates the power of blast, negating some of the target's damage reduction. Hardening Veil strengthens the wizard's arcane veil. Grimoire Slam allows the wizard to smash an enemy with a grimoire energized with spiritual energy. That would be close encounter. I wouldn't want to do that. So, let's do a bonus second level spell. And finally, so I'm going to give her, well, she needs athletics in order to get second wind. I'm going to give her a point in mechanics. And I'm going to give her 2 points in mechanics. And then save the rest. Merciless Companion. Animal companions do small amounts of sneak attack damage against targets that qualify. The Ranger's animal companions gain improved defenses against charm, blah blah blah. The Ranger's aim becomes deadlier, making his or her wounding shots more accurate. Alright.
Hey,
Let's get out of here. Ah. Skayan cultist robes. Skayan initiate's hood. So I might need these to disguise myself. Tattered note. The note is blood-stained and torn, and the edges are smudged with some kind of pigment. From the scraps that are legible, you can make out hastily written instructions. To avoid the entrance in the tower, traffic through my shop would attract the attention. Deerford may be sympathetic to our goals, but they wouldn't approve of a temple yet. Key to the entrance by the river east of town. But be careful on the road. Reports of these days. T. Skull key. Nice. While exploring a cave just east of the Vale River, I found a corpse carrying a note and a skull-handled key. The note mentioned a secret temple of some sort with an entrance near the river and another in a tower beneath a shop. The note was stained with splotches of some kind of pigment and signed T.
hey.
Very well. Okay. I am going to try this area one more time. If we can't get it, I'm going to make a note and we'll come back and beat those guys later. Then I'm going to go back to Deerwood and turn in some of these quests and see if I can find that secret entrance. And then I would like to go back to our keep and see what's going on there.
Hey.
All right. we have to do this at some point.
Hey,
All right. Let's do. Leave my guys here.
how may I help?
I need to check this. I'm going to attempt
Indeed.
to cause some heavy damage here. Somehow.
Lava will be on seek.
Run, 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 run.
What?
Do some damage to yourself. Just attack those guys. Attack. Nice. Three.
Stand! Stand!
Okay. That's gonna make this a lot easier.
Hey,
Let's do that again, actually. Or something like
Ready,
it.
Watcher. Can't get a good shot with this.
Come on. Come on.
After him, Itamok. Can't get a good shot with this.
Come on.
Got an
Interesting.
arrow for this one. Dead on.
There we go. Nope.
After him, Itamok.
Eh,
Dead on. Got an arrow for this one.
there.
Dave.
Dead on.
hey, Hey, leave it to me!
All right. That worked a lot better.
Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
Boots of the Long March. Plus 15 max endurance, plus 2 athletics. Sweet. Sure.
Hey. I'm here.
Oh, Kana up. Level up. Lore. The lover cried out to the beloved, I am yours. Stirs something deep inside enemies in the area of effect, charming them. Charmed for 11.6 seconds. Decreases the duration of and defends against hobbled, stuck, paralyzed, and petrified effects for allies in the area of effect. Ooh. Okay. Causes enemies in the area of effect to be terrified. Masses stray soul fragments to form 2 will-o-wisps that fight for the party. Okay. Conjures 3 worms into existence to fight for the party. Paralyzes enemies in the area of effect. The worm is awesome. Shatter their shackles is awesome. So, just a question, do I want an attack spell, or a buff/defense spell? I feel like that's going to be better for everyone. Okay. So now all we've got here, we don't have any class abilities. Increases the character's accuracy with ranged weapons used on distant targets. Reload speeds are faster for crossbows, arbaleths, and all firearms. I think I want that. Increases damage done by implements. Sacrifice ranged attack speed for increased DR. Weapon focus. I like Gunner. Yep. Sweet. All right, let's go back to Deerwood. Actually, let's go up here first and whoop. And see what's up here. Then we'll go back to Deerwood, turn in some quests. Look at that staff.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Nothing. Go back to the village. Um. Let's talk to Rumbald first. We don't have to be sneaking anymore.
Greetings.
Any sign of that ogre or its head? I convinced the monster to leave. You won't be seeing him again. He balls his hands into two shaking fists. His face starts to redden. But that's son of an Orlan whore. That thing devoured my entire herd. I wanted it dead, and I wanted to mount its head on a pike. Perhaps this will make up for the loss of your pigs. I'm just throwing money around everywhere. You do that for me? I don't know what to say. Wait right there. He darts into the house and returns with a blunderbuss in his hands. I call it the Lead Spitter. It belonged to my father and served me in the Saints' War. It's old but sturdy, and it really packs a punch. Should be more useful to someone like yourself these days. Nice. And now, to get back to the business of rebuilding my herd, only the runt's still looking too small. I don't expect to get any good litters out of it, and I'd just as soon not have it weaken the rest of my stock. Why don't you take it? Give me one less mouth to feed anyway. The piglet trots over to you, its pink snout wiggling. Gave me a pig. Okay. There's a pig. Lead Spitter. Eight to 12 piercing damage. Speed is very slow. Damage 2 plus 30% damage. 3 DR bypass, 4 DR bypass. Okay. Let's put that on. Durance. Actually, let's give that to our boy. See what happens.
Hey,
Alright, let's move to... I forget where we're... Endless paths. Endless paths. Travel to the cliffs. Tell somebody the plot. Enter the catacombs. Find the heirloom breastplate. Search Deerford. Oh yeah. Nest egg. Bring Hindai the dragon. Okay, let's go.
of course.
Give her the dragon egg.
How do you do?
Anything else I can do for you? I've got handy on. I found the dragon egg. Hylia's feathered tits. How did you manage that? I found the nest. Hope those worms didn't give you too much trouble. Let's see her then. Amazing. Not a single crack. She runs her bandaged hand across the shell. She hefts the egg into the back of her wagon and rummages among her shelves. Here, take this. Everything you need to brew a good, strong pick-me-up. Should come in handy with the kind of scrapes you seem to get into. Come and see me anytime you need potions or ingredients, alright? I got a special price for friends. Okay. Ogre Blood, River Reed, and Emerald.
How do you do?
Let's see what kind of deals we're talking about. Okay. Don't seem to have any camping supplies. I need to get some of those as well. Alright, next. Grimda said one of the thieves mentioned an abandoned farm on the path to Deerford. Still haven't seen that.
Hey,
Alright, let's go to Trigos. Korgak swore he'd never seen Elise. Court, the ogre? That thing has a name? I don't know what's funnier, that you took the monster at its word or that you came back to tell me about it. Either way, I've heard enough. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not a good idea, bud. Hatchet, small shield, clothing, nothing good. Okay. Find dagger, find saber. Well, not really stealing if the person doesn't live there anymore, I guess.
hey,
What's in here?
A simple test. I can do that.
Ready, Watcher. I've got this.
Yes? I'll give it a try, at least.
Can I bash the door in?
hey. That's not nice. That's not nice.
Very well. And I guess that's not the key or the door the skull key is for. Alright. Let's try the arms and armory.
Well met, friend.
What's been going on? Oh, we're a quiet little town. Not much happens here, especially not since the legacy hit. People realized they couldn't have babies and just stop trying altogether. And that takes a lot of the excitement out of the day-to-day, if you can believe it.
Good day, stranger.
Excuse me. Okay then. While exploring a cave just east of the Bale River, I found a corpse carrying a note and a skull-handled key. The note mentioned a secret temple of some sort with an entrance near the river, and another in a tower behind a shop. Okay. T has to be Trigal. See if we can find anything.
Slow and silent.
Hmm. Ah, what is this? Courier's key. Ah, very good. Final Journal of Jonas. Tomorrow I become the effigy. Tomorrow I become Skane's embodiment on Eora. Tomorrow my master chokes on his own whip. For months we met by secret conclave to plot our landlord's demise, all the while we're working the fields as if our hearts were content. Skane teaches us to plot with the mind whilst keeping one's face impassive, inscrutable. Fair fights are for those with armies. The quiet slave is our whetstone, our focus. In his worship, our cause finds focus, clarity, and possibility. Tomorrow, my master chokes on his own whip. By the time you read this, I will be dead. I pray Skane does not abandon me for speaking of my plotting, but a son deserves to know how his father dies. For I have volunteered to be the effigy. Skane will inhabit my body, using his old farmer's simple flesh as a puppet of godly rage. I have been shaved and anointed. Tomorrow morning I will be your father in name only, as my manhood will be removed, my nose and ears removed, and my useless mortal eyes will be replaced with flint stones through which Skane might see the world. My son, I am sorry for the lies I have told you these past few seasons, but Skane demands secrecy. Even your mother knows nothing of my furtive service to the quiet slave. Curse my name if you must, but never weep for me, for I die for the betterment of our community, to smite our Lord's corruption from the face of Eora. Tomorrow my master chokes on his own whip, for tomorrow I become the effigy. Alright, let's go in.
I'm here.
These ones are in for a
Whoa.
whopping.
Crude symbol has been painted on this canvas in streaks of something that looks like blood.
Quietly now.
Ah, I forgot to get some camping supplies.
I can do that.
I don't think you can.
That's settled.
You did it. Hey, speak of the devil. Stone beetle.
Ready. Watch.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Back up.
What?
Get up in there, bud. You. Oop.
How may I help?
And oop. Oop. And
Hey, leave it to me!
Dead on.
excellent.
Of course. I'll see what I can find.
Oh, there's that secret door, I guess. Maybe we can open that. Skane Temple Fanatic. Skane Cultist.
I'm here.
Okay, let's go in. What are you doing? Use your stuff. Oh,
Dead on.
oh. Oh, very cool. All right, let's move him up.
Yes?
Yeah, we need to sleep. Nothing. Skane Initiate's hood. I guess if we wanted to be sneaky, we could. Those.
Of course.
I'll take a look.
Oh no.
Got the priest.
Come on, Durance.
Hey. Hey. All right then.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Whoops. That hurt. Yeah. Let's go ahead and summon you right there. And some of that. Some of that. Throw another heal in there. Keep attacking. Ooh, someone's petrified. Gosh. Get rid of some of these guys. Oh. Hooray, interwebs.
Love!
All right. All right, back up. Let someone else take a beating for a while.
Hey.
No, don't move.
Easy.
Love! Varu, be on seek!
Take that. Eater, stay back.
Hey.
Fine. Get in there.
Following your...
Whoa, that was quite a fight. Find padded armor.
Hey.
Margren's fire casts light in dark places.
My little phantom is frozen.
I'm here.
Ow!
Lavaru beyond seeking.
Alright, I need to rest.
Margren's fire
Otherwise,
casts
Eater's
light
gonna
in
eat
dark
it.
places.
Eater's gonna eat it.
If it makes you rest easier.
Hey,
Hello? Hello?
Last one. List of names. This creased sheet of paper contains a list of names. Some have been crossed off. Edith leaves window open at night. Small house on the edge of Kindle Vale. Higurto, visiting from Old Valia, does not speak Adiran. Keeps to himself, won't be missed. Turfest lives in a small encampment on the road to Logholm. Takes solitary walks each morning at sunrise. Should be most vulnerable then. Belmus, his parents leave him alone at temple services each Godendag. Sinless visits a mistress in Vale Reach every third Volstag. Get him on the road. Check Gilded Vale and Under's Gift. May find more interested parties there. Old dungeon key. Okay. Final journal of Jonas. That's the same thing I found upstairs. Ugh. The torture rack is spattered in blood and gouged by fingernails. Gotta do better about looking at those traps, guys. There's a trap
all
right in
right
front of
then.
you. There's a trap. There's a trap right there. See?
Not a sound.
Okay. Oh my gosh. It missed me. Sweet. Necklace of fireballs. Yes, please. Grants fireball, 8 charges. Well. Someone that doesn't have anything. Yeah. A ranger that shoots fireballs.
Hey.
Sounds great.
Hey,
Not a sound.
Skaonite scripture. Awesome.
of course.
Uh-oh.
How may I help? Indeed. Lava Ruby.
Hello. What? Okay.
Ready then.
Beyond sea!
Moe. Ixiana.
Swarm, swarm. Goodness. It is quite offensive that I would come in here and these guys would just automatically start attacking me. No, hey, what's up? What are you doing here? Just kill, kill, kill.
Not a sound.
All right then.
Maze. Well, the last time I tried something with him, it didn't work, so let's try something there.
Ready, Watcher.
What?
Ouch.
Yes.
That's it.
I'll see what I can find. All right, then.
I can do that.
No,
A simple test.
I didn't think you could. So, may have to go back and rest because my guys are not feeling so great. And I have no. It looks ominous, and I have no camping supplies. The path ends in a precipice. The remains of a ruined bridge lie on the other side of the chasm. Inspect. The darkness below continues as far as you can see. Broken stone pillars, remnants of the missing bridge, rise from the abyss. Across the gap, you think you see a long stone bridge. Wooden beams protrude from the stones on either side of the chasm. Despite their age, they look sturdy enough to hold a grappling hook and rope. The path ends. Toss your rope and grappling hook across the chasm. You aim for the beams of the opposite side of the chasm and hurl your grappling hook across the gap. It snags on one of the beams, digging into the wood as you pull. With a couple firm tugs, you determine that the connection is secure. You tie the free end of the rope to one of the beams next to you. Shimmy. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. The rope remains taut under your weight, but you feel the tension and vibration of every movement as you shimmy across. The groans and creaks of the wood beams echo in the abyss. You keep your progress slow and steady. The sound of labored breathing echoes across the chasm. Durance, Aloth, Kana, and Sagani are tiring. You reach the other side, safe but exhausted. And then another battle.
That's for my friends.
That's for my.
Afraid to close your eyes, Watcher? Not all of us are on such bad terms with sleep.
Okay. Fine blunderbuss. Whoops.
Hey.
Laying low.
Okay. Let's just keep going. I'll probably have to go back.
All
down.
right then.
That's probably the way to go. So let's go this way. Alright.
Ready, Watcher. After him, Itamok!
How may I help?
Need some help.
Oh. That one had scale armor.
Of course. I shall be discreet. Hey.
Hey. Blackson? Camping supplies. I'm gonna use that. Go ahead and use that.
I'm here.
Okay. Why can I not? Ah, line of sight.
Ha! That's
Hey.
And what does the flame reveal?
Of course.
This must be a back or sideway into there. Oh, son of a... Ah.
Hey,
I really need a rogue.
keeping an eye out. Hey,
Slow and silent.
Are you kidding me?
This isn't going as I hoped.
Oh my gosh.
aye? Hey, nice and quiet.
I'm almost afraid to even touch anything, but why not?
Of course.
I expect more traps.
I can do that.
No, you can't.
Aye?
Ready, Roger.
Get out of there. Why are you going? Now.
Ixi. Justice. Lavaro. Stop. That's it.
Okay.
Keeping an eye out. I shall be discreet. All right, then.
I need to exit. I'm not going in there, that's for sure. Alright. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hey.
Pathfinding is having trouble here.
What?
Endurance.
Hey.
Go to the inn. Get some camping supplies, rest up, and then
Me.
head back
They
in.
will use you, cast you off when it suits them. Never speak another word to you.
Maybe they just don't answer to fiery whore.
Okay. Alright, this isn't the inn. This is the inn.
Is it very cold? What creatures wander the tundra? How are your leaders chosen?
Do you always ask this many questions?
Well, that's just to get us started. Let me get out some parchment for notes.
Ask whatever you want. If I don't know, I'll make something up.
Hail, traveler.
Good day, stranger.
See what rooms you have. Bailey construction completed.
Good day to you.
Food and drinks. Camping supplies. Great. Yeah. I'm gonna keep 6 of them just in case I need to use them. Whoops. Okay. All right. Bailey completed. Let's see what else. The Bailey gave us the ability to upgrade the grounds further, so I wanted to get the botanical gardens.
Hey.
Once more. So we've mapped out pretty much all of this. So we are left with this bloody mess here and then this over here. Let's go to the bloody mess. Oh, there's a spot I missed. Let's go in here first. Right here. Yep, missed some cultists. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. I forgot he had this. Let's try to hold off on that. Get my ranged guys attacking. Some healage. Go. And get him. Get. Nice. We got wounds. Ranged guys need to attack this guy. And then summon. Sweet.
Hey. All right then.
Grappling hook. Good. Great. Excellent. As you approach the blood pool, the viscous liquid churns and bubbles. You feel essence rising to the surface, reaching out to you, whispering. Someone should clean that up. Some strange power seems to be animating the blood. I'm going to hazard a guess and say that, whatever it is, it isn't benevolent. Grotesque masks and pools of blood. They aren't half-hearted in their madness, are they? A bubbling cauldron of Skane's hateful seed. He may be sniveling and cowardly in his ways, but he has never lacked for focus. This is the work of something foul. We should keep moving. Sure. Extend your soul to the blood pool. The faint whispers resolve into a cacophony of voices. You imagine yourself surrounded by 100 men and women. Their naked flesh is scourged and bloody, or skinned and covered with flies. Their eyes are missing, replaced by glittering black stones. What is this? Another soul come to rage and burn, or merely to watch? You may be a long time in waiting. Our work today is already finished. Who are you? A woman's voice replies. Nobodies, serfs and thralls and whores, used and thrown away. Almost all we had was taken from us. But what little remained we gave here. Out of fury burned within us. Our fury burned within us, unquenched and unfed. But hate can be fashioned into a weapon by those willing to pay the price. In life we were weak, but in death we made a choice. Choices carries power. What kind of power? If you must ask, then you have never had need of revenge. It is a shame there is nothing in you we could use. Hold, I would know what you've done here. The pool itself begins to ripple with the sound of a dissonant chorus of perverse laughter that rakes at your ears. The lapping blood stirs a large metal cage, half submerged in the center of the pool, and it creaks loudly as it rocks back and forth on a rusty pulley, as if in answer to your question. Let me ask you more about this place. The time for questions is over, Watcher. Okay. The man's arms are cut open from elbow to wrist. Yay.
Hey. I'll see what I can find. All right then. Hey.
That wasn't exactly how I thought that would go down.
Now what the flame has shown us?
Ah, jeez. Crypt's master key. Good.
Hey.
All right. Ah, that's really getting old. There's another one right here, I'm guessing. All right, I'm gonna try
Hey.
running across.
Course. Course.
That didn't work either.
Hey.
Ready, Watcher. I'm here.
Yes.
I'm here.
How many?
That's it!
Hey.
Okay.
I'll see what I can find. Course.
A large bull-necked man in a hood helps a young elven woman down from a glass chamber connected to a dizzying array of cables and machinery. Her skin and clothing glisten with fresh blood.
You may feel a little lightheaded for the next hour or two, but that will pass. Have a meal and get some sleep when you return to town. The transfusion.
That sounds like Eater. A girl sobs into the back of her head.
The transfusion will
Yeah.
be smoothest if you relax and rest. The implanted essence already has a hold on your mind, so fighting it will be useless. And I hope our new visitor does not complicate matters overly.
What's going on here?
Subversion. The black sheep cousin of justice. Or haven't you heard Lord Heron's tale of woe about a missing daughter and an impending marriage? He's sent his soldiers to scour the village while he bides his time at the Dracogen Inn. I don't expect you to understand what I'm doing, Neither the rituals of Scan nor the labors of Animancy meet with much approval in polite society. But unsightliness reminds polite society that there are limits. When no one pays attention to the excesses and debaucheries of a lord, you give them something they can't look away from.
Elise Harond is pregnant.
And from your tone, I take it you don't know the circumstances of the child's conception. Lord Heron's been telling everyone she's his daughter. He brought her all the way out here just to avoid anyone who might know differently. She's his niece, and she's carrying his child.
Gee. Sagani's eyes are bright white orbs against her face paint. Her own kin? Her voice goes quiet. I know how I deal with that one. Why would he do that?
Heron's own wife's delivered nothing but Hollowborn. Now he's got no heir, and his sister's child, Elise, is reaching the age to marry. Without progeny of his own, Heron's legacy would pass to her issue. So, he found a way to continue his own noble line by putting his child in this girl, his own niece.
And Animancy is part of your plan to destroy him?
This isn't just about Heron to the girl. It's about the corrupting influences of power and wealth. How people of privilege, people like Heron, are so often insulated from the consequences of their actions. The charged essence of dozens of maltreated slaves and underlings is already taking root in her mind. Once it's established, it'll drive her to murder her uncle, her aunt, and anyone foolish enough to get in her way. People won't be able to look away from Heron's sins then.
Seems like a lot of trouble to go to when a simple lynch mob will do. They don't get a lot of things right, but this kind of thing they know what to do with.
I do not wish to destroy Nestor Heron. I wish to end his entire rotten line. His name will become a curse among strangers. The deeds of his house will be eclipsed by his ruin. Foes will hear his name and shudder with pity. And any relatives who should survive him will abandon their fortunes just to rid themselves of the association.
Please, don't do this.
It's already done. The essence is at work in her mind.
She only hesitates for a moment, seeming to rediscover her balance. She starts for the door, already drying her tears.
What is any of this to you? Don't tell me you pity Heron. The girl was already his slave. Soon she'll be free of him, and the world will be a better place for it.
Let her go or break her neck. I'm gonna say let her go because I can catch up with her later. Maybe?
Go. The plot will come to fruition on its own now.
I want to kill these people.
We have nothing further to discuss. It is best if we know as little as possible of one another.
Are you kidding me? Well, great. There's my exit. Scroll of Valor. So I've gotta, once I do this, I gotta head back to Herond. And I guess stop police? I don't know. What's up here? This is probably the river exit. Ah! Glad I went this way. Okay. Completed. I can't believe I couldn't take down those guys. They didn't let me do it. I wanted to let her go, take them down, then go get her, and either figure out a way to cure her, or if worst comes to worst, take care of it. Herond is in the inn, I believe. There he
You
is.
had me worried sick, dear. What would I do if something happened to you? It's time Elise and I moved on. It will be good to reach the quiet of Ina's Rest after all of this.
How I'd love to stick an arrow in this one's gut. It's too late. Her mind has been poisoned by a Skanite animator.
Is this your idea of a joke? What's this about?
I'm telling you for her sake, not yours. Elise needs a treatment. I thought she was just exhausted after her misadventures, but... Back to Devine's Bay then. Perhaps they'll know what to do in Brackenbury. I can only hope this won't complicate her impending match. Indeed, my lord. Come, we should get her to Brackenbury as quickly as possible. That did not work out the way I thought it was going to. Alright. Eater, Durant, Endless Paths, Cliffs, Catacombs, Breastplate, Grieving Mother. Let's go back to Raedric's, or our keep. Let's go back to our keep. One day.
A few repairs, and this keep will be a sight to see.
Speak to the messenger in your great hall. Okay. Palace Messenger. Greetings, my lord. I bear an urgent message from Chancellor Warren of Defiance Bay. He requests that you meet with him at your earliest convenience in the Ducal Palace. Your claim on Caed Nua has been called into question by the Gathbin family. Earl Baedmar has issued a ruling on the matter, but both you and Lord Gathbin must be present. Caed Nua is mine. The Gathbin family disagrees. As your claim is not based on lineage, an official ruling is required to remedy this dispute. Who is Chancellor Warren? He is an arbiter of legal matters for Earl Baedmar of the Grasp. Who is Lord Gathbin? An old Aediran lineage, I believe. The former lord of this stronghold, a distant relative of Lord Gathbin, allied himself with the losing side during the War of Defiance. The Chancellor will await you in the records room of the Ducal Palace in the first fires.
It is good to see you here. I can feel a change in the air already. There is much to do. Is there anything I can do to help?
What is the state of the keep? People are starting to notice your hard work. I dare say we'll have more visitors shortly. I'm glad you decided to stay on, my lord. It's been difficult watching this place tumble into decay time and time again. To see it restored is, I can imagine, the great crowds, the petitioners, music perhaps, in the evenings? Oh, I've gotten carried away, haven't I? Here's the report. Nothing. We got 19 hours to finish the botanical gardens. Okay. I almost want to bring her back. Avenger of Skane. 65 copper per day. -2 prestige, +3 security. Korgrak. What am I hiring him for? I have no idea what I'm doing.
Hey.
Okay. Library. Still looks like crap.
Of course.
I haven't upgraded it yet.
Better indeed.
Awesome. Let's rest.
You're a newcomer to the Deerwood as well. What do you make of it so far?
There seems to be trouble brewing. That seems to be a constant in these parts. If it isn't trouble with the Glenfathens, it's trouble amongst the Deerwoodens themselves. I find it strange that a people surrounded by enemies should tear at each other so. They're a rather refreshing bunch, otherwise, I think. I whiled away an hour or two talking to the regulars in one tavern or another. Everyone from the merchant to the servant has an opinion to share. Cool. $10 left. Alright, we need to figure out what we're going to do next. I want to find this. No. Not that. I want to find the abandoned farm on the path to Deerford. Stolen scroll. I don't think I have the scroll. Otherwise it would have said I did. The path to Deerford is this way. And the only things around Deerford are these things, and I think I've taken care. I haven't gone here. Let's see. Botanical Gardens complete. Nice. All right. Let's do the lab.
Nice and quiet.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Ready. Watcher.
Helpful?
There's two of them. Oh, there's two of them. Great. So far, I haven't been.
Stand still!
Okay.
Braved out.
Ready.
Hey.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Can't get a good shot with this.
Leave it to me!
Not too bad.
Hey,
I'll take a look.
This is not where the farm is going to be. Before we do that, let's move. There is no farm. Would have to be here or here. An abandoned farm on the path to Deerford. There is no... This is the only farm. Okay, let's try to sneak over
Hey.
here. Maybe there's something we've missed. A thief. What the... Oh, boy. Oh, jeez. Where is... Nice. Grimoire. Sun-touched Mail of Hiron Wrath. Scroll of Whale. There we go. As you take the scroll, you hear a voice. You have found it. Now lose it again. High Archivist Grimda asked me to bring this back. Would you appease a dwarf or a god? You think this theft was an accident? The voice seemed to shift, as if the speaker were constantly changing age, race, and sex. My relics were never meant to stay in one place for long. They are meant to be lost and found. It is the search that gives a thing value. Take it to the Black Meadow. Find the drake that faces east and bury it neath its skull. Okay.
hey.
What do we got? Mirrored image. Binding web. Slicken. That's a good one. Fleet feet. Increases movement rate. I'll just get them all. I've got the money. Now, this thing. Grants Sunbeam, 3 per rest. Oops. 20 to 35 burn damage, blinded for 15 seconds. That is good. That looks sweet.
Hey,
Okay.
I'm here.
hey.
So now I can choose to take it back to Grimda or bury it in the black meadow under the skull of the drake looking east. I think it's safer to listen to a god than to listen to
Of course.
Grimda. Black Meadow. Bright Hollow Lab completed. Alright, let's do the courtyard pool. Dragon facing east. Not that one, I guess. Oh. Huh. The drake skull faces east. The soil underneath is soft and moist. Bury the skull. As you cover the ancient scroll with the last handful of soil, the shifting voice speaks in your head once more. Well done, Watcher. Addendum added.
Hey.
Alright, I think that's a good time to end this session. We streamed for 3 hours and 30 minutes, that's a record for me. I want to thank everyone who was watching, anybody who participated in the chat. Thank you very much, I appreciate it. And we will be back here at some point, finishing these quests and tasks, and then moving on with the main story. And thank you everybody for watching.